Hey traders, welcome back. As you can see here, we are on the gold chart or XAUUSD chart, 5-minute time frame, and the point is right now we have this trend line the price is breaking this to the downside. If the candle closes like this, we can enter sell position, put our stop loss somewhere here and look for our risk to reward too. But in bigger time frames like 15-minute time frame, let's check if we have something or not. You know, actually we can imagine a resistance like this for the price, okay? And also let's see if we have a trend line here or not. A trend line like this one too in bigger time frames like 1 hour time frame. And something like this, and because the market is strongly going to the upside, okay, we can actually have this scenario that this resistance here breaks to the upside and we can see higher prices on gold, and actually we can touch this level, the really strong resistance we have. And also XAUUSD or gold can have a new all-time high, and actually in the next days, in the 4-hour time frame, if we check that, in my previous analysis, if you have watched them, I told you that we have this trend line broken to the upside. We made a pullback to this trend line, then we started going up. And also we did have this trend line broken here. I told you that we can enter buy position, put our stop loss below the candle here and look for risk to reward too, which it gives us our reward, of course. And I believe gold will continue going up and also touch this level here too. If we check weekly time frame, you can see that resistance is a really strong resistance and really important. If we see, you know, some nice candles there, we can enter sell position too. We have to see a candle like this one here, a nice rejection. Doesn't matter the time frame, but you know, because it is a bit risky, I don't recommend to actually enter in 1 or 5-minute time frame. Let's wait for the price to touch this level first and check on 15-minute time frame, 1 hour time frame, or 4 hour, also daily. If we did have some nice candles there, okay, like a pin bar, or you know, imagine this one reversed, okay, to the upside, this shadow from upside, something like this one here, okay, or a nice red candle rejected from this level. In that case, we can risk on that and enter sell position. And it was all about today's analysis. Let's go to the next part, the education part, and also check yesterday's positions on 5-minute time frame. And if you are actually interested in trading and learning that, you can watch the next part until the end. Guys, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel and get the daily analysis and be updated every day. So on the first position, we did have this trend line with 3 touches actually. On the fourth one, it was broken here. We did have the chance to enter buy position, put our stop loss below the candles, and it gives us a reward of something around 5 on this candle here. On the second position, we did have this trend line broken here. We did have the chance to enter buy position. Actually, it was like this at the first look. You connect this one to this one, or you know, you could actually see like this too. You connect this one to this one, or even like this. It depends on you. You just, you know, gonna extend this trend line by the time, like this one. And again, if you see that shadow there, you're gonna extend it until you see a body of the candle breaks out of the trend line, okay? We can risk here, enter buy position, put our stop loss below the candle, and look for risk to reward 2 or RR2, actually we risk this red area to earn double of that somewhere here. Okay, a standard reward, okay, is 2. And actually when the price gives us our risk reward 1, we risk free our position like this. We put our stop loss in our entry point. Okay, in that case, if the market returns and touches our stop loss, we are not gonna lose any money. And when your position gets on, actually gives you the risk to reward 2. The chart has gone by just about internet issues, and yeah, it's back. When it gives us risk to reward 2, okay, we can actually close our position or put our stop loss in our entry point, or actually we can close half of our position, then put our stop loss in our entry point, then continue this position like this and get our reward something around 7 up there. Okay, which is a really nice reward. We could also enter buy positions on these, supports here too. The reason why I didn't count them is because I didn't take them, and it is not my strategy. Whenever I do trade based on support and resistances, I do lose money. But my strategy is on breakouts and trend lines. I do actually trade based on them. But you can imagine this support here. The price was falling and touched this level and started going up. Okay, and it touches it again in the future and makes a dodgy candle like this, continued with this green candle. We could risk here, enter buy position, put our stop loss below this candle here, and look for risk to reward 2 or RR2, which it gives us our RR2, of course, somewhere here. Also, we could enter buy position on this engulfing candle too. The support here and the candle, so it's a signal to enter a buy position. And on the third position, we did have this trend line. Actually, it was like this. Let me draw that for you. It was like this at the first look. Okay, when you see that that shadow there, you extend the trend line like this one, and when you see these shadows again, you again extend it until you see a candle breaks it to the upside. After this, the price pumped to the upside and it gives us a reward of 5. But something that you should know is, if you have entered here, okay, and then put your stop loss below this candle, your stop loss was going to be activated by this candle here. Okay, and even if you have put it below these candles here, your stop loss was again going to be activated. Then what you should have done was, putting that your stop loss in a safer place like this one here. Okay, and in that case, you are actually entering this buy position with a lower risk. Okay, but your actually risk is bigger. Okay, is big. You made your risk big, and to earn your reward too, okay, it's gonna be hard. It's okay, this position gives us our reward 5. Okay, but sometimes happens, the market doesn't give you the reward 2 or R2. Okay, in that case, when you see your actually position is like this one, okay, you have risked too much, you can look for RR1 or RR1.5. okay, and you can actually exit your position in RR1 or RR1.5. but in this one, the position, the market pumped to the upside and it gives us a reward of 5. On the last position, we did have this actually 2 trend lines here. Okay, the first one was this one here. You connect this one to this one to this one. Okay, and also we do have another trend line from upside. You connect this one to this one here, or you could also see it like this one here. You connect this one to this one, when you see that shadow there, you extend your trend line, and when you see a break out of that, we can enter buy position there, put our stop loss below the candle here, and look for risk to reward 2, which it gives us our reward 2.5, somewhere like that. And it was all about today's analysis and the education part. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. And also, if you have any questions or any ideas about gold actually in the next days, if you have any ideas about that, you can tell me in the comments. I am happy to read them. Don't let them be empty. Just, say something in there. Thank you and bye bye.